Hello, welcome back to Stay Sane with Adri. Today we're going to talk about loving ourselves and to stop caring about what other people think, because it is not your life if you keep thinking what others think. Their judgments are not your truth. Whatever makes you happy, whatever fulfills your soul, and whatever you want to do, it's your right because it's your life. They can think whatever they want to think, but you know who you are. So let's get right into the video. Number one, remember who you are. Your values, your mindset, what you love, what you don't love, all the things you've accomplished, all the things that you've gone through, your laugh, your personality, the hobbies you're into. You are one of one. Being you is your power, and nobody can take that away from you. Number two, stop comparing yourself. We tend to overanalyze, think, wow, they're all the way over there, and I'm over here, and I'm backed up. Like, I got a lot of catching up to do, and that's so far, and how am I supposed to even do that? And wishing I looked like her, and wishing I had this, and comparing our life when really a lot of people post the nice things online and everything looks all perfect and great when really there's a lot going on behind the scenes that they don't show. Don't worry about them. Worry about yourself. You're exactly where you need to be, and don't you dare give up. So you're going to keep doing what you're doing, because no matter what, you're going to get there. Just worry about your vision. Number three, people are going to judge regardless, the good or the bad. So why are we going to give them credit for their unneeded opinions when you got something going on that's great, you're doing better, you're being better? The only validation you need is yourself. You don't need anybody else's opinions or external validation for you to be told, I'm enough, I know I'm doing good. You know what's in your heart and what makes you happy, and you go for it, and you do what you gotta do, no matter what people are gonna say. Take control of your life, because you owe it to yourself to be yourself and do what speaks to you and what makes you happy. For a very long time, I was drinking myself and quieting down my greatness and being someone else that I'm not for other people to like me, because I didn't want other people to feel uncomfortable or feel weird or think that was too much or messing up people's peace. Like, why am I doing that? Why? Why didn't I care about what other people thought? Because I let them run me. For a long time, I was living my life people pleasing. I was a quiet girl and no one ever really liked me. Or for no reason, really. I was quiet. I was just doing me, and I was giving all the answers to people. But yet, nobody really thought I was cool because I wasn't considered in the cool area, right? Who cares? We literally walk in the unknown every single day. We go to sleep and we don't even know if we're gonna wake up. So why not live our life like it's our last and do what fulfills us, what makes us happy, and not care about other people's opinions whatsoever, because it's our life. They don't do nothing for your life but scare you away from what you've been desiring and what makes you happy. All the experiences that we have in our life is all to build us, to get us prepared for where we need to go next. But if you keep going through the same cycle and you don't break that cycle, then of course the same outcome is going to happen. I'm not gonna lie, for a little minute I cared about what people thought too. I was going through this situation with my hip and I was not walking straight. The girl was walking with a limp, like a pimp limp type of thing. And you know, I'm a pretty gal. I think I'm a beautiful girl, and like people would look at me like I was an alien. They would look at me like, what happened to her? Like, what happened to you? I'm like, literally, I remember I was in a wheelchair. I was walking with a cane. Like, I feel like I wasn't enough because I walked with the cane. I let this stick run me, bro. I let this fucking stick run me because I felt like ugly for walking with the stick. Like, when literally that stick helped me to walk. Like, I had to literally experience certain things in order for me to finally realize, like, wow, like, I'm worthy. Like, I love every inch of me, even that limp that I had, even all the inconveniences that I had in my life. I think, wow, like, that's what they wanted me to do. They wanted me to be inside and be depressed and not come out. Like, why am I going to keep myself inside because I care so much about what people think and them to ask me those uncomfortable questions? Because people were insensitive and asked me personal questions about my situation, and at the time, like, I was 23, now I'm 26, but it's like I was so young dealing with something that was literally like, this is something like an old lady gets when they get old, when something about their hip, you know? And it was just very weird in that situation because I felt alone myself, thinking, bro, there's no one that's has a hip replacement or that's getting surgery for their hip at this age, and like them walking like this, and I just felt so alone until I finally stayed present and started to put myself in those situations and experiences and started to learn, dude, I shouldn't care what people think because this is my life. And Even if people want to give me a side eye or look at me funny, who cares, bro? I'm out here and I'm living my life no matter what circumstance I'm in. Like, I'm not going to let my situation run me. And I didn't anymore. I told it to bow down to me and told it up. Get out of here. Because although it was something that I was facing, but I only got through it because the only way was through it. And I did make it through it. So stop caring what people think, for real. Because you are worthy, you are enough. And we tend to label things and say, oh, that's bad, or that's a bad part of me. I don't want them to know about me. Like, that's literally what makes you you. And that doesn't mean that that's you, but that's a part of you. And like, this is something that's going to be in my life forever, but that's the story that I'm going to share for my kids, and a story that I want to share my testimony and show you guys that how shitty I went through that. Like, I made it happen. Like, it's possible to overcome it. Like, anything is possible. I swear, anything is possible. You just need to believe. That's it. I'm here to tell you to love yourself, because that is you accepting every part of you, the good, the bad, the ugly. It doesn't matter, because we're embracing authenticity. It's not about being perfect. It's about being real. So remember that you are more than enough. You are everything. Thank you so much for sharing this space with me. I will see you in the next video. I love you guys. Thank you so much.